Hello students, Mr. Bastias here. Welcome to Unit 3, Week 2, Day 3. Make sure you have your meaning mapper, article a day, and your book of knowledge with you. Also have some paper and pencil to write with. Today we will learn about a holiday where we celebrate people that keep our country safe, the veterans. Could you summarize the most important information about the image in just 6 words? Stars, stripes, red, white, blue, and America. Those are the most important 6 things about this image. Study this image and think about what you see. Was this image captured recently or a long time ago? What do you think happened before or after this image was captured? What is the person doing in the image? What can you tell about the setting? Why do you think so? Just take a moment to answer these questions to yourself. Here's how I answer. I think this image was captured recently because it's not in black and white, it's in color, and it looks like it was taken not that long ago. I think that right before this, there may have been some sort of celebration for people who have died while helping our country. The person in the image is saluting the people who have died for our country. The setting is a cemetery. The setting is a cemetery where there are people buried who have died for a country. I can tell by looking at the headstones in the image. Before reading, I want us to go back to our focus word decorate. I know you've seen this organizer before. On the top left, you're going to write the definition in your own words. On the top right, characteristics or facts about the word decorate. Then, examples from your own life. And lastly, things that are not examples from your own life. So go ahead and fill out this meaning mapper now. And here's how I would fill out the meaning mapper. In my own words, to decorate something means to make it look more fun. When some characteristics of something that is decorated are it looks fun, it looks interesting, right? Some examples of things that are decorated are like a cake or a tree during the holidays. Some things that are non-examples of decorate are like a blank page. It has absolutely nothing on it. Nothing fun, nothing interesting to look at. So I'm going to put a blank page. Now let's dive into our article a day. The title is A Day for United States Veterans. Look at the image. What do you see? So this image is meant to represent Veterans Day. That's what it says. Veterans Day, honoring all who serve. When we talk about honoring all who serve, we're talking about people that served in the military. Let's read our article a day to find more information about how we can celebrate Veterans Day. United States veterans, the heroes of their country. Veterans Day in the United States is a day for the country to thank their veterans. United States veterans are people who had served in the U.S. Armed Forces. So here on the right, we can see pictures of veterans, people who have served in the U.S. Armed Forces. The armed forces keep the country safe. They serve in times of war and peace. Serve in Spanish is servir or hacer servicio. 5 main groups make up the armed forces. They are the Army, Navy, Air Force, Marine Corps, pronounced Corps, and Coast Guard. Many American kids have parents or other loved ones who are veterans. More than 15 million American veterans live in the United States. More than 1.5 million of those veterans are women. So here are pictures of veterans. They are at war in another country. They are serving in the United States military in another country. How might kids that have veteran parents and loved ones celebrate and decorate for Veterans Day? I think that kids who have parents who are veterans decorate for Veterans Day by having cake, maybe putting up a banner. I like this banner that says, honoring all who serve. So I think they decorate their homes in order to celebrate Veterans Day. Veterans Day is on November 11th. Each year on that day, the American people honor their veterans. When you honor someone, you value who they are or what they did. In Spanish, we say honorar or rendir homenaje. So when we honor somebody, we really value what they did. So we really value what veterans have done for our country. A large parade is held in New York City. Thousands of people take part in the event. Here we can see people in New York City in the parade celebrating veterans. Veterans march in the parade. Some people ride on floats. So here are people riding on floats to celebrate Veterans Day. Floats are very decorated, as you can see. Marching bands play music. Some of the songs are patriotic. Patriotic is feeling and showing love for and loyalty for one's country. Something that is patriotic shows love for your country. So these people are very patriotic because they show love for our country. Now I want you to write down 2 or 3 things you learned from the article and would like to remember. Take a moment to do that now. As always, I'm going to go back to my article a day and find evidence of the things I learned. So the first thing I learned is that veterans are people who have served in the U.S. Armed Forces. I'm going to write that down. I learned that veterans are people who have served in the U.S. Armed Forces. Another thing I learned is that there are 15 million American veterans that live in the United States today. So I'm going to write that down. I also learned that there are 15 million American veterans living in the U.S. This makes me think of going to the Veterans Day Parade here in New York City. Now I want you to take out your meaning mapper. We've already added the words cake, traditions, and events, but after reading this article, I want you to think of what other words of the word decorate remind you of that you could add to your meaning mapper. And add those words to your meaning mapper now. The word I added today was flag, because during Veterans Day, people use flags to decorate. The last thing I want you to do is add the word flag to your meaning mapper. And that's it for me, students. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time.